And as you can imagine, these indictments are a major topic of conversation, especially within the law enforcement community.
KVUE's Jenny Lee spoke with a former Travis County prosecutor who shed some light on how these indictments may have been handled.
Rick Cofer is a defense attorney here in Austin. He was also a prosecutor with the Travis County District Attorney's Office for more than 8 years. Rick, thanks for joining us. First, your thoughts on the 19 Austin police officers being indicted for their alleged actions during the 2020 protests.
It's a big change, and it shows there's a new sheriff in town at the district attorney's office.
Were you surprised by it?
Absolutely. I don't think in the history of Austin we've seen this type of scrutiny of the Austin Police Department.
It certainly is unprecedented. Now, there is a lot of talk about what evidence the district attorney presented and what he didn't present to the grand jury. Can you please explain what his obligations are?
Here's the most important thing. We'll never know what was or was not presented to the grand jury by the district attorney. Under Texas law, the proceedings of the grand jury are secret and is 100% at the discretion and choice of the district attorney what those members of the grand jury see and what they don't see.
Now, whatever the evidence presented, the DA must meet a standard to get an indictment. So what does he have to prove to get that indictment, Rick?
In Texas, there are a lot of different evidentiary standards. To get an indictment, at least 9 members of a grand jury have to believe that there is probable cause that an offense was committed. Probable just means that it's probable. It doesn't mean preponderance. It does not mean 50% plus 1. It does not mean clear and convincing evidence, and it certainly doesn't mean proof beyond a reasonable doubt. There's an old saying in Texas that a good prosecutor can indict a ham sandwich.
All right. So assuming the cases move to trial, that's 19 cases. Each officer is afforded the right to his own trial. This will clearly take a large amount of time. What is the DA's success rate here?
It's going to be fascinating to watch because I expect these officers, if they go to trial, will be tried individually. And it's not enough for the district attorney to prove that some officers may not have acted appropriately and that some people were injured. What the district attorney will have to prove is that one particular officer engaged in certain acts that were illegal that resulted in the injury of a specific individual. It's going to be hard, and it's going to be fascinating to watch.
All right, Rick Cofer, we appreciate your thoughts. Former Travis County prosecutor, now defense attorney, Rick Cofer. Thank you for your time.
A lot of information there. Jenny Lee, thank you for that. To learn more about the indictments, what we know, you can text the word police to 512-459-9442. We'll text you back with more information.